I really, really hate making these types of videos, but I feel like I don't really have a choice. We'll get straight into it. DLC 3 is a big tragedy for WWE 2K24. For those of you that are unaware, since the DLC packs were revealed earlier this year, I believe, a lot of people have been upset that DLC 3 is consisting of Pat McAfee and his boys from his show. I have sort of kept away from that drama, I guess you'd call it, that this DLC pack is the worst DLC pack in the history of gaming. Look, it isn't great, alright, but I thought it's 2K. Let's let 2K do their thing. It is what it is. Obviously, over the last few weeks, people have been building up to it on Twitter, saying, oh man, only 2 weeks until the Pat McAfee pack, let's go. And finally, someone said something. I believe the first ever response we got from this was from Pat McAfee himself, saying some of these bum-ass IWC folks are calling this the worst DLC of all time. That's rude. Very rude. And then in brackets said, July 24th is not the drop date. Ever since it was announced that was the launch date, and on the website when he tweeted this, July 24th was the drop date. So, from that tweet, people started going, what's going on here? Soon enough, 2K tweeted out DLC 3 info coming tomorrow. That's prompted me to actually pique my interest here, and others. Someone who is definitely not impressed with this pack, but not enough for me to be raging over it, and, I'll skip it, I don't really care. But it made me go, ooh, are they going to change something? It's very odd, but okay. 2K put a bunch of hope into a lot of people's hearts. And I thought, yeah, look, they'll probably just give us some My Faction cards and with the pack as well, or, something. Or reverse the pack order, make DLC 4, DLC 3, something like that, right? No. Yesterday, 2K announced it's coming out in a week. Let's go. Oh my god, man. It's crazy. Now, what gets me a little bit upset here is that the way this has been handled by 2K and Pat McAfee is disappointing from a professional company, professional show, whatever it is. I couldn't tell you who were the ones that said it, but on the Pat McAfee show, two of his buddies, or one of his buddies, went off, right? He went off and called the IWC and the Marks all losers, and, this is the greatest pack of all time.
There are a lot of losers and marks out there in the IWC, the internet wrestling community, who, they're not happy. A lot of people are pissed, especially that D-Butch, Connor, myself, AJ are in it, because they want some of these other losers that no one's ever heard of from NXT to be in the game. Why aren't these guys in the DLC pack? Well, it's because no one wants to play with them.
Some people, I guess the meat riders we'll call them in this situation, are saying, no, that's what these guys do. It's their character. They're working you. On Twitter, sure, it's the Marks, it's the IWC that are being vocal about this, but I can assure you, absolutely I can assure you, just the general casual player of 2K24 that's invested in the WrestleMania edition and got the season pass, whatever it might be, when they see this pack, they're going to be extremely disappointed. I can guarantee you it's not just the IWC and the Marks and, this whole response from everyone is just disappointing. Oh, but this is what these guys do. Okay, who cares? No one knows who these guys are. Alright? They're more popular than I am. More people know who they are than know me. But the thing is, I'm not being put in a video game and trying to defend it. And, the people that are, meat riding this situation don't understand that they can't do this because the wrestling viewer, the WWE game player, general player, not a mark, not a member of the IWC, know who they are. So they see this and they go, wow, man, I'm giving my company to people that are endorsing these guys and putting these guys in the game. Like, come on, man, seriously. And I don't care if they used to play NFL or anything like that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, okay? There were great options that you could have put in this game. And this is what we've got. And again, I was willing to just let it go. It is what it is. But to do crap like this, 2K to give people hope by saying DLC info coming tomorrow and just nothing's changed. We added a football in that you can kick at people. Who cares? Come on, man. I get it. Things don't go as planned, 2K. I get that. People are disappointed. Maybe you didn't anticipate this. I don't know how. But to give people hope and endorse these guys coming out here and you know, trashing on everyone and other wrestlers in the WWE, which shouldn't be supported whatsoever. I don't care if they're playing a character, because at the end of the day, we're still getting this crappy ass DLC pack. What, you know, people are essentially comparing this to is the 2 times they revealed a WWE cover on live TV. The first time they revealed WWE 13, CM Punk was on the cover, but instead they trolled everyone in thinking John Laurinaitis is on the cover, and it was going to be the greatest game because it had Johnny Laurinaitis on the cover. But no, of course it was CM Punk. The next, 2K15, I think they trolled everyone. No, it might have been 2K14, and the Authority was going to be on the cover, but no, it's actually The Rock. That's what would have been okay here. If you're going to have these guys come out and trash everybody and then go, oh, never mind, the real DLC pack's this. How are you going to endorse them doing that when they come out here, they say what they say against the IWC and the marks and the casual player, okay? They didn't say that, but that's who it's directed at, because the casual player isn't happy, I promise you. How do you endorse them doing that and then still release this crappy pack? No, like, you got bait and switched, here's the real pack. Like, what the hell? It's shocking to me. It's so disappointing. And look, Pat McAfee in the game, fine, sure. Like, you know, probably should have been base game or a pre-order bonus, or, you know, he's had a few matches. He technically wrestled at WrestleMania 39 against The Miz. There's grounds for him to be in the game. All his buddies, fuck no. Like, no one knows who they are. Alright, and if they have ever made an appearance on WWE TV, it was not memorable. I don't think they have, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was one of them that helped Pat with the football at WrestleMania 38 against Austin Theory. I don't remember. But yeah, that's sort of my take on it. It's very disappointing that 2K and WWE are endorsing this. And yeah, to all the meat riders saying this is what these guys do, talk shit. It's not acceptable still. It's absolutely not acceptable, because there's no replacement. There's no light at the end of this tunnel, the DLC 3 tunnel. There's nothing there. They're trashing on people that, you know, I get it, the marks in the IWC can be annoying, but they're not wrong. And again, it's not just those guys that are going to be disappointed or upset. People who don't log into Twitter, don't, you know, really check up on the 2K news, but still play the shit out of the game, because I guarantee you there's so many people that will log in a week's time when this DLC's out and get this shitty ass pack. Like, come on, man. Like, it's not acceptable, man. Anyway, that's sort of my take on it. I don't really have much more to say other than what a load of baloney. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it sucks. Not much more I can do. I'll see you guys all later.